Instance of a very physical, almost violent arrest tactic the police were using, which would be to push the protesters onto the ground with the weight of many officers on them. It was remarkable because I believe, from my impression of the scene, it was so unnecessary that, as could be seen in the earlier parts of this video, the crowd was peaceful. The intention of this was nonviolent political action, aggressive action that would defy the establishment in a particular way in order to get a message across. And what we're seeing in this video, and what will occur actually in a more disturbing way around 7:19 p.m., about 8 minutes from the point that we see in the video here, some very aggressive tactics. Almost, it's hard to look at them and not think that they not use the word brutal. Premeditated action by the police. That is, they directed the procession onto that street because they were ready at the other end. They had the buses lined up to take us to the detention facility. They had enough numbers that they could overcome some, 300 or 400 people which were on the street at the time. So they were well prepared.
Why am I caught in the middle of the fucking protest, why the cops won't let me pass, yo? Yo, I'm in the middle of a protest. They won't let us pass, yo.
De-escalation of violent behavior can be attempted. That is, if a police officer is being aggressive with you, find ways to talk them out of it, or to if you were to encounter other protesters on the street who were spewing invectives or being otherwise confrontational with police, that you should try to calm them down in a particular way, because these types of situations, and we've seen in the past, violence during political protests can be, very, very dangerous, that people can get seriously hurt, especially when you have a mass, almost like a mass hysteria situation that can occur with the police entering into the equation. So I think a lot of people were conscious of this, of the possibility that violence could occur, and we're trying to de-escalate it as much as possible.
Right, there's that little hint that the police have things pretty tightly under control. They're
absolutely
up on the fire escapes as well, so they've got the street cordoned off both ends.
That's right.
And they're going to arrest everybody on the street, and they're going to take them all to jail, and they're going to hold them indefinitely.
Yes, and that was just the beginning of the story.
So de-escalation was successful according to you, or I mean,
well,
seriously?
I must say that from what I could tell, I didn't see ambulances in the area. I didn't hear stories of people being seriously hurt during this, although in a minute or two you'll see some of the most disturbing incidents of police arrest, of violent arrest, which I can't imagine somebody can walk away without a scratched knee or something affecting them. In this case, you can see, most likely, it's hard to see the people they're arresting because there's so many officers that are piling on top of the arrestees. But it's easy to imagine that somebody who is attacked like that would naturally flail their arms or try to defend themselves, try to prevent personal injury to themselves, or if they felt animosity to the police, perhaps even swing a punch or two. But it's hard to it would be hard to imagine a justification for this type of tactic, this type of really just bullying of people who are otherwise basically on just standing on the street. This woman says it quite clearly. She wants to disperse, and go home. And you could see, almost the fear in her eyes, the panic that was developing in this audience. We were all afraid that this type of treatment would be inflicted on us, and we couldn't see a pattern. In other words, it was scary because it seemed so random that the police would attack protesters, seemingly as if this behavior was justified, and we weren't certain as to what our own fate was.
We want to disperse. Let us go. We want to disperse. The whole world is watching. The whole world. Actually, no, they're really not. The whole world is brainwashed.
That's right. Day for tomorrow. Violent protest.
Yeah, violent protest. That's right. Yeah, violent protest. Would not disperse from the barricade. I do. Does anyone need the legal number? We're going to New York City's finest hotel, 7. Bye. Sit on the seat. Sit down. Sit down.